What's poppin', y'all? It looks like Adidas might be finally ironing out the last hurrah with Ye. We got plenty of notice that they were going to terminate their relationship. Ye antagonized them repeatedly, where he was like, yo, y'all can't drop me. We didn't know if he wanted to get dropped or not. We still don't know the intricacies of what happened, but Adidas had invested so many years, and so much time into Ye that they thought, hey, this is going to be a long haul thing, and then boom, they get what some people want to call an episode, what others want to call, I don't even know. I don't know what to call it. But a saga that they were forced by third parties out of their will to drop Ye because they didn't want to drop him. And we can see that they didn't want to drop him here. And Ye kind of got the last laugh if we really look at the details of this, because there's been information going around or people misinterpreting the information saying, oh, Ye got his Adidas deal back. No, he didn't. That's not the case. So it says the following: Adidas plans to sell its stock of unsold Yeezy shoes and will donate the proceeds from the sales to charity, CEO Bjorn Gulden said Thursday. The German athletic and footwear brand cut ties with Ye, fashion designer formerly known as Kanye West, late last year over his anti-Semitic remarks, leaving the company to figure out what to do with its Yeezy merchandise. During Adidas' annual shareholder meeting Thursday, Golden said the company spent months thinking of options on what to do with the unsold sneakers, such as talking with several non-governmental organizations before making a decision. One of the options included simply destroying the shoes, but the company ultimately decided against that, or the shareholders said, because Adidas is a public company. So all the people that bought stock into it are like, yo, you're dropping this guy that's made your revenue go up every single year. You have all of this product. I think they said $1 billion worth of product that you still have to sell, but you're just going to hold on to the product because you kicked him out or cut his deal. Well, what's going on? Like, you guys aren't looking out for us, the shareholders that are buying your stock. It would be a different case if it was just some private company. So they said, what we are trying to do now over time is to sell parts of this inventory and donate money to the organizations that are helping us and that were also hurt by Ye's statements. Okay. Golden said that the company is still working on the details of how and when the sell-off will take place. And it says it's unclear whether Ye would receive any payments due to him from the sale of the Yeezy stockpile. And they didn't go into detail. However, there were other places that said he would get a cut of 15%. One of the other places was saying it's a percentage that's under the partnership. Some said 15%. I'm not entirely sure, but if they have 1.3 billion in stock, they're selling out. A lot of Yeezys are going to sell out because regardless of what all of the mainstream outlets and all of these smaller outlets are saying, those Yeezys get put on the shelf, people are buying them. And the same people that was trying to say, man, we not messing with Ye, they see those Yeezys, they're going to buy them. I don't care what people say. I'm trying to see if those things sit on the shelves, then people will probably have been right, but they're not right. And why do I know that? Because I just know. So Ye, he gets a percentage still of the Yeezys that they're going to sell, a percentage of the proceeds, and Adidas is supposedly donating the rest. So this was like a stick up by whatever NGOs are involved in this, because I'm just really interested in understanding why is it that Adidas needs to give $1 billion? Like, let's say Ye gets 15%. So 15% of 1.3 billion, what, 200 million? What? Well, I'm not going to run the math, but let's just say 200 million. Actually, that's maybe the right math. But okay, so let's just say they have $1 billion left. So out of that $1 billion, they're going to give all of that to NGOs that were affected by Ye's statements for what? Like, where is the money going? At least I can understand if they're putting it towards, hey, there are these, homeless kids, these kids without shoes, or, why couldn't they just give them away? If they're going to donate the money anyway, why don't they just give the shoes to all of these poor people that can't afford them, that can't afford the Yeezy shoes, not the ones that can't afford the Yeezy shoes, the ones that don't have shoes at all. Give them to these people. I think Ye would actually be cool with that. Why is it that they need to sell them to then give the money to some NGOs, which we don't know what these NGOs are. We don't know what they're funding. We don't know who the money is for. We don't know anything about that. It's kind of like how a lot of these record labels, if you guys remember, during 2020, you had Atlantic Records or Warner Records pledges $100 million to NGOs related to, and you've got like the buzzwords hitting like, oh, black discrimination and this and that, and it all sounds good, but you run the numbers and you're like, okay, this is like maybe like a couple billion with all these big corporations. And then you start to think, okay, where did all that money go? Did that money even go to these places? What was it supposed to do after it went there? Because it was a gargantuan amount of money that we saw being tossed out or being pledged to be tossed out. And I don't know, I didn't see that money go much of anywhere. A lot of the businesses that were destroyed still got destroyed. I didn't see Warner talk about anything after it supposedly gave $100 million. I'm not saying they're lying or anything. But yeah, this is one of those moments where I wish I knew what happened behind the scenes, but we may just never end up finding out. As for that, I'm pretty sure Adidas and EA's relationships are cooked because I believe there are third parties in between Yeezy as in Ye, and Adidas that are forcing their hand to do this in terms of like, hey man, you're not working with this guy again. Because I think as a company, right, if it's just the company acting independently, the most likely case is that they're like, okay, we'll team up with this guy, we'll sell the product, we've got some revenue that we lost out on, and we'll keep it pushing. The fact that they have to donate the money and then Ye doesn't have to donate his, which isn't part of his deal, so that completely makes sense. It's kind of like they're trying to appease some party. I don't know what that is or what that could be. And that's why I think Adidas is completely done with Ye after this, because they're looking at him like, yo, you just screwed us, because now we have pressure and the weight of the world on our shoulders from another party that's very powerful. Whatever like other organizations, these NGOs, whatever these NGOs are, now we got to donate money to them, and we got to, do a lot of these other things that we didn't have to do before when we were just working with you perfectly fine. Because realistically, the company does want to make money and they want to look good, but Ye pretty much screwed that for them. So he kind of wins against Adidas here. But it'll be interesting to see where he moves on. He's been doing some relatively odd stuff with like the Yeezy rave. I didn't know what that was about. Was that just like some performance? Was it some just showcase? Was he selling anything? He's been really low key actually the past several months. Are we going to get music anytime soon? There's no indication of that, but we've known Ye to sometimes just lock in for a month, sometimes 6 to 8 weeks, and make a new album from scratch. And he already has a lot of material to do so. Is it time for a Ye album is the question. I mean, he gave us Donda. Donda 2 is kind of a mess. But he gave us Donda. Is that enough to hold people over? Or do you need a new Ye album? That's the real question. And all of you are listening to new Ye music. Like, don't cap on that one. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.